morning, people. Good morning. Good morning. This is Spirit Journey. I've been up now for half an hour. I'm exhausted. You guys could hear me. I don't want to talk too loud. Yeah, the work is outside. I don't want to talk too loud. They're near my window. Yeah, they're just getting up to start their day. Wow. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, today is Thursday, July 10, 2025, and the time is now 5:43 a.m. Yes, I want to talk about different things. Um, want to give an update on Lavvy, my little dog, and a vision that I had. Yeah, I want to talk about Lavvy first. Yeah, well, last week, Lavvy was it? No, it was Monday. He went to the doctor's because his behavior and what was that now? Oh, he started bleeding. So I switched his diet, gave him the, what do you call it? Not avocado, what do you call it? Papaya. How can I forget? To eat some papaya and some sweet potato also. And it cleared up his blood situation, blood in his stools immediately. Pretty much. Pretty, yeah. But I put him back to the hospital yesterday. Yeah, we did go out for a little walk. As I showed you guys, I did a little video of him. Yeah, yesterday seemed to be a very solemn day. But we get home and he his eating. He wasn't eager about his food. I don't blame him. Yeah, I made him the sweet potato and egg. He didn't eat all of it. I know he wants to eat. He just, didn't really want to eat it. But I noticed, I think when I was initially preparing his first meal of the day, I saw stuff like something wet on the floor near me and some food. So I went down to pick it. It was remnants that was in his stomach, evidently. And he did this actually several times yesterday. Yeah. Um, and I felt like he was sluggish. I don't know. His belly is really tight and big, and he seems his mobility seems more hindered. Now I don't know whether it's the extra weight. He now weighs 6.2 kilograms. Well, I remember when I did the calculation, it was 13.45 pounds. But he's heavier. This is the heaviest he's been since we moved to Rwanda. Yeah, and my doctor says, he's getting older. But I'm just thinking, yeah, we all getting older, and but with him, it just seems more. But either way, as a precautionary, like he started to belch again, and some remnants of food will come up. Sorry about that. The screen went black. Had to refresh the screen. Sorry about that. Yeah, yes, I was concerned that, you know, I was concerned that maybe his stomach wasn't emptying properly. Maybe it was something blocking. It's just his belly. I have to turn on the battery now. Put the battery, you might plug it back in, sorry. Just a message prompted on the screen that is low battery. Put it in. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I got very anxious and yeah, I didn't know what to make out of it because he just seemed slower that day. He did go potty twice. Everything looked good with his stool, but I just said, just bring him to just call up. So I called them, and they said, bring him in. So I brought him last night, late afternoon. So he'll be there for we call it to be observed over the night. Also, they did like an X-ray with contrast. So they give him something to drink, and then they wait like a couple of minutes, and then it goes to the GI so they can see if there's any blockage. So it's different than what he had on Monday. They didn't give him contrast, but today, so they said they're going to give him another X-ray, like in 6 hours, to see how the um, that contrast, to see the remaining of the um, the passage of the contrast. So yeah, they said that he ate last night. They gave him rice and carrots, and it went well. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, I know he's hungry. Yeah, he's getting like fickle with the food, with the food. Yeah, I guess. Well, see, I don't want to give him any meat because I'm thinking there's something with the meat that might be irritating his GI. And in hindsight, um, what was happening early last year with him, um, I'm thinking it might have been the meat. That's what I'm thinking. Um, the meats here, not even though I cook the food, but maybe like how maybe the animal was slaughtered and what was the cleanliness of the place, and if you don't cook it thorough enough, um, there could be a pathogen in it. And because everything was good with his bowels for the month, because now Lavender goes once a month to his regular checkup, and everything seemed was seemed to be in order, but he's not as agile, um, and now with his extra weight, um, he's more sluggish. So it is what it is, and um, his navigation when we're going to the yard, so he could go potty and back. His orientation where the door is more hampered. He seems more confused. But in the house, he knows where his bowl is. He come back. There's no problem with that. But he still does the like when I'm in the kitchen. I know he wants to eat, but then he'll go in a little nook and just stare at the wall. It's like a little corner that's kind of inside. It's like a nook, and he'll just go in there and stare. I call his name. He doesn't. He's not responsible. Responsible. He's like in a trance or deep thought, and you gotta really yell. So I made sure I tell the doctor that, and then the doctor, he wants me to know, hey, um, your dog is more senior now, and these are some things that seem to suggest it's more age related, not like a sickness. Um, so either way, uh, they're going to do the testing. um, the second exit this morning, and to come to a better understanding with him. And I have to like prepare myself. I feel like um, yeah, I like I brought her for the walk yesterday. Remember, I did a little live stream with him. Oops, sorry about that. The screen went black again. Yeah, I sense in my spirit that you know, about his longevity. I guess that's also why I felt melancholy yesterday. I feel like prepare myself emotionally for that time, you know. Um, I love my little boy. He's 12 and a half years old now. I mean, when my girls were 12 and a half, you know, they were a little slower, but they were mentally active. They just kind of slowed down, but my little boy, it's a little bit more, I think. Um, but yeah, I have to prepare myself, and that's the hard part. Um, so I had to like remind myself yesterday. I said, Celia, you know, you have to, you know, just be there for him. I know you're scared, but just emotionally be there for him. Hug him, kiss him, you know, give him his food, and make him feel loved. That's 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 your job right now. And so please pray for my situation that to give me the strength to just be there for him, just to love him. And he's a really great little boy. And yeah, it's just um, it's just hard for me to accept. You know, yeah, it just could be. It's his time. Um, I mean, he had was that 11 years of perfect health and strength, and then you know, like life happened. So yeah, so that's the story with Lavvy, and yes, I trust that he'll be um, coming home tonight. I mean, to sometime today. Yeah, have a doctor's appointment for myself also. So yeah, so I guess you know we're all getting. You know, it's true when you get older, you get more doctor visits. Yes, more doctor visits, and you know what else? Yeah, someone shared with me um, what certain what do you call it? I have to be really tactful. You know those things that people get in their arm, you know, by a medical practitioner, especially, you know, during that pandemic, as I call it. Yeah, they were showing different slides of, you know, blood samples. And they showed like three different things that people can get in their arm and what the blood looks like after. People, be very careful what's going in your arm. Yeah, it doesn't look good. That your life force has changed when that thing enters your body. Yeah. So I'm just saying, just saying. Okay. So that's so that's that story. So now the vision that I had. Yeah. And I'm wondering whether it's related to, you know, with Lavvy being the doctors. Um, yeah, I had a very busy night mentally, you know, in my sleep. I don't remember the dreams I had, but it was a very mentally busy night in the dream world. And then the vision upon awakening from sleep today, um, what the thing that I can remember, I was in a an operation room, like an office, like what do you call it, like a a prep room, like a lab, something like that. So a lab or operating room, something. I saw a person, I believe it was a woman. The shape of the person seemed like a female, and kind of short, thick legs and hips, walking by. I just saw from like the waist down. Um, and then I saw like, those, it's like a something, oops, sorry, the screen went dark again. When doctors, they have their tools on this tray and you can roll it. I saw that, and it was covered, like the top part was covered with that blue thing, and you see them rolling it around. Yeah, yeah, it was like a, we could like a procedure room, operating room, a lab of some type. And yeah, so movement, people moving about. So yeah, that's what I saw. Um, it seems like, what could happen sometimes with the when you're having a vision. Like, let's say you have your radio playing and they're discussing something very intense. And then if you do a meditation while that thing's going on, you may have a vision related to the thing that you're listening to. Yeah, and when I say vision, I'm not saying that I'm dreaming or something like that. No, I'm completely awake. I could scratch my head if I wanted to. But you're seeing something. And so I'm wondering, even though, I mean, I had my cell phone near me, but it wasn't, I mean, it was on, but nothing was playing. And I'm wondering whether I had the vision because it was related to my dog being in the, the clinic. Um, I mean, not the clinic, the hospital. So I'm thinking it might be related to that. That's what I'm thinking. Um, yeah, when I saw the person walk by, so I know that's a female, and I'm thinking they're one of the people at the office. Um, I'll see who was there. I think my impression was this, the person at the place where my dog is, even though I didn't see their face, but I'm thinking it might have been them. Oh well. So that's yeah, that's basically what I saw. I mean, I couldn't really see anything else, and but I saw that, like, I was able to see just a little bit more, like I was like my eyes were following the movement a little bit, and I was trying to, like I consciously also will move my head as if I'm moving my head to see more of the environment where this vision was. So yeah, so I mean, I saw what I saw, but yeah, but don't really have that much control over what I see. But I'm really trying to work at it to try to force myself to try to see more. So that's basically it. Um, so I thank you. Let me know if any of you guys, um, do you notice things happening? Do you feel differently? Do you feel like life is really changing rapidly? Let me know. Yeah, I still get the news. What's happening in America? I heard about the floods. I talked about it. Yeah, my condolences for these people. I think it's weather manipulation, personally. That's what I personally believe. Um, Signs of the times, but greater are you people. Don't fall for the hype. The weather is something else. Just it's hot in America, in the South, and all over. Um, Keep your children home, please. I mean, um, the weather is hot, and I think the kids, the teens, the young adults, they're stressed out, and they're out of hand. You love your children. Please keep them home. Um, Keep them occupied. Maybe you can buy books, have them read books. Um, keep their minds busy. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, there was a more harmful activity over the weekend. I heard, in Chicago, things with the police in New York. I heard. Yeah, yeah. Someone sent me something that they're attacking the police in New York. Just random attacks. They got pepper sprayed. Come on, people. I mean, I shared with you guys, what the police did to me a couple of years back, about 4 years ago. I know what they could be like. I have family and things that happen to people that I know. So we all know what some of them could do. But you don't go and attack a random police officer. You don't do things like that. Uh, Pray for them. Just stay out their way. And if you're gonna protest, go to be more um, strategic about it. If you need things to be redone in your community, then advocate. But violence doesn't do a damn thing. See, they have more weapons than you. Okay, use your smarts. Keep your children at home. Keep them at home, and just use logic. Use smarts in handling this situation. Okay. Yeah. So with that, I don't have anything else to say. But I want to drink some tea right now. Um, Thank you again for this moment. Please again pray for Lavender, his health, and to give me the strength to be a help to my little boy, um, for mentally endure this transition in our lives, and pray for my country too in America. Pray for its citizens, um, that peace and stability and wellness occur. Thank you again. Peace, love, joy to you all. Until next time, bye bye.